Well, Michael Doyle, we spoke on Tuesday and you said you felt we had something to build on. Um, we built on it tonight, didn't we?
Yeah,
Or this
certainly.
afternoon, rather.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I thought the lads were outstanding today. Really followed up the Chesterfield performance. That's two strong performances at two top teams in this league. So, absolutely delighted for the players. They deserve that. They've worked ever so hard since I've come in the door, and they've had some ups and downs. And I'm sure at times it's been tough for them, but it's been a tough season. And I think today we're starting to see build from Chesterfield. We're starting to see the performances now. We're getting better and we're getting our awards. When the first goal goes in, it gets disallowed. I think, and here we go. But we stuck at it, and brilliant goal to win us the game. Could have been more, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, just going back to the goal before we go back more into the game, why was it disallowed? Was it?
I think Lewis was in an offside position, but
Right.
I think it was typical striker. Was going in, but he wanted it, So he's lucky it didn't cost us.
We've known a few strikers like that,
That's
haven't
it. Yeah, I don't mind that though.
we? And I mean, we started on the front foot. It was tighter in the first half, but really, coming to a place like this, it was just you just have to win the midfield battles and work your way into a game, don't you?
Yeah, we knew coming into the game it was going to be, no disrespect to Oldham. They've got a great front players and they like to get the ball forward quick. But we knew with two dominant centre halves that could win a lot of them forced contacts. So, big thing for us today was winning the second ball battle in midfield. Winning from on both ends, attacking and defending. And I thought Tunji and Jim set the platform right away and dominated in there. And it was a shame. Jim was outstanding today to go off and do a shoulder, but then Jermaine coming on. He took that performance on to another level then from Jim, and he gets the winning goal, which he so deserves. He's had a tough time with injuries and he's worked ever so hard, and it's hard when you're injured. You spend a lot of time on your own, but he's such a positive guy around all the lads, and I just appreciate him so much. He's such a leader around the lads, he's a manager's dream. So for him to get that goal, I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, it's been a long haul for him, I know. And what was the message at half time?
Just to go up another level. Don't sit back. We felt we had another gear in us, and I was adamant to the lads, we're not, I want 90-minute performances. I don't want 45 minutes. We played 45 minutes the other night. We were very good. I want 90-minute performance, and fair enough. To be fair, we started like a house on fire, but the goal all comes from their tip off Dion.
Yeah.
Just no appreciation for his body. Just throwing himself there, and bloody gets flipped over in a somersault and wins the ball back for us. But
was that the one where he sort of did a head dive and kicked it with his foot?
It doesn't matter what it was. That's what set the tone for the second half. And again, in the first half, it was Tunji's tackle in the 4th second. The minute the game started off, Tunji went in and big tackle straight away. So there are two big moments that let us sort of build on in the game.
Yeah, so you felt we went up that extra level in the second half?
Yeah, definitely. I think you could see. Look, don't get me wrong. At times we were under a little bit of pressure, but we look so dangerous then on the counter attack with the pace and the power we've got. But Walks he gives us some platform to go and play because he's so good at holding the ball up and dominating centre halves, and then the pace and that we've got out wide with Jaden and with Denon, and then Charlie Kendall coming on. Brownie, I don't think Brownie makes that type of run a month ago where he comes back and runs 60 yards and does a big sliding tackle. He's really buying into what we want. He injures himself doing it as well, which is a bit of a shame if we lose him. But again, that's what we want from players: commitment, and especially from our front players, even though they're probably the most talented. If they're doing the hard work for everybody else, we'll all benefit.
We've struggled a bit this season managing games. We've gone ahead in quite a few games and then not been able to hold it. I thought it was very impressive the way we just managed the last 30 minutes, really. Nerve-wracking, but good stuff. Nerve-wracking for fans anyway.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. I think for us, like when we're taking Brownie off, it would have been easy to throw another midfielder on, but I wanted to put another striker on. I just felt I wanted us to get another goal. I felt we were worthy of winning a game, 2-0. I thought we were better than 1-0 today, and that's not being disrespectful for Oldham because they're a great team and they're on a brilliant run. But I think the way our performances have been building, we were better than 1-0 today, But again, for me, it's just important we keep building and keep driving forward. We don't rest on our laurels on one result. We've got 3 big games coming up next week, so we're already focusing on them.
Yeah, and I think you said when you came that you really wanted to play the right way on the front foot, and I think we saw that today. And it was a lot of the ball was on the ground, using the flanks. Well, I thought Jaden and Denon were good in the flanks.
Oh, I thought the way the lads in there controlled the game, Jermaine and Tunji, in they were switching the play, using the full-backs, and then in some of his movement was brilliant, and his end product, it was great. But Jaden he's a special player, you know, we can't hide away from it. He's such a talent, and I mean, some of his passing there, I don't know, I don't think anybody's seen the passes he was seeing. It was like 3D vision. It was it was impressive, you know. But we're just delighted to have him, and as I say, it's important we keep working with him. And you know, the big thing I said when we took him from Luton is that's what we want clubs to be giving us, our players, thinking they're going to play in the right way and we're going to make them better players. And you know, we knew Jaden was a talented boy, but you can see we've given him a platform now to go and play, and he was outstanding today, and I don't say that lightly. He was outstanding, you know, not just on the ball, off the ball, the way he covered in with Dion as well, which is a big thing with young players. When they're that talented, they don't do the work rate going back. But to be fair to him today, he covered some ground and put a shift in there.
Yeah. And finally, on the new faces, just a word about Max Dyche, who I think met the team on the coach up. So
yeah, Max met us yesterday. He's one that's been in the pipeline for a couple of weeks, and we've had to hang around to get him. But again, we were adamant we wanted to wait and take him in. He's just a proper out and out defender, and he's a leader, and that's what we need in the situation we're in. And I'll be honest with you, when our results weren't going so well, and I rang him on Thursday, I didn't know if he was going to be, you know, not for me, you're in a relegation battle, but straight away when I made that phone call, I thought, bloody hell, we got one here, because he was like, I can't wait to come. I'm so looking forward. And I thought that's what we need. We need that energy and leadership and positivity, and he brings that, you know, for such a young man. He's a very impressive person, and I thought he got better and better as the game went on, led the line back there. He had a right battle against probably two of the best strikers in the league, and him and Scotty were excellent, but he was a leader, and I think we're going to need that. And I've told him to embrace being a leader, and I want them to be that person around the lads, you know. I think our lads are looking for the more leaders around them, the better. I think they'll embrace that, and he certainly brings that.
Brilliant. And finally, just a word about the fans and good turnout as ever.
Absolutely brilliant, and they deserve that. That's the first thing I was so happy for. I was just happy for even the fans that weren't here, you know. It's been a tough season for everybody after the way it's going at the minute. So to get wins like that, you know, gives them something and sends them back happy, and they deserve it more than anybody, because you know they were outstanding, the ones that came here today. And then hopefully that brings a few more people to the home game next week is what we want, you know. But I think if we're playing football like that over the next coming months, and we'll win more games than we lose, but I think as well as that, I think we'll get a lot of people in the ground, because that's what they'll want to see, you know, good football and team. So I think we're building in the right direction without getting carried away. Very
good. And so we're at Boreham Wood, not at Boreham Wood, but back at the Laithwaite Community Stadium next Saturday against Boreham Wood. But well done today. Brilliant performance, fully deserved, and have a happy trip home.
Thank you.